Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Dak, and today we're playing some more Rimworld. So, last episode, right at the end, we had a raid and we had wild muffalos that all kicked off at roughly the same time. We'll allow that muffalo there because why not? We did manage to get a prisoner, but the one that we've managed to keep is the one that's unwavering loyalty. So we can't recruit them anyway. So we might as well just release them. It does get us a little bit of faction rep when they can, walk away, so why not? I did notice that we had a good gun drop there. Let's get Shifo to come and equip this. Because why not? And then can you haul this bow back in? Just because. We've already got the base fixed up where they breached. It wasn't that bad. I mean, I guess we could get the grenades in as well, but they need to get repairing done first. I'd have thought the haulers would have been doing that sort of thing. Maybe they're just not bothered. Or maybe they're hauling in anything else, being as though, I allowed absolutely everything, which just kind of mean that we've got all the bones and everything being bought in. Let's just expand this a touch further in case there's anything else that needs bringing in. Looks like they've got the nades now. Beautiful. So yeah, last episode we did get the prisoner's new bedroom built up, and we're currently not using this room for anything. We've nearly got disease infection. I mean, try and treat him. You're already trying to treat him. Fair enough. Nicely done. Hey, that wasn't a bad tend. Ooh, they actually highlight the infection now, and the immunity at the bottom. Let's see if it gets in front. I mean, it's already caught up, so that is absolutely going to get in front. You're going to be fine, so long as we get a decent tend next time. I'm sure Ratchet was building this altar for the entirety of last episode, and he's still going this episode. It's taking it out of him. Really is taking it out of him. Wow, fair bit of repairing to be done. But what do we want to be doing next? I mean, excuse me. We are working towards flak armor. That's the plan at the minute, but we need to get plate armor researched first. Night Raven is continuously researching at this point. I mean, I do kind of want her on growing as well, but drop that to a 4. Drop that to a 3, that to a 3. That to a 3, that to a 3, and that to a 2. So if there's any planting to be done, you can go and get that done first and then get on with the research. I mean, we're not doing bad for plants at the minute. We're actually a touch in front. That's why I chopped off the top of the rice field that we had going. Oh, have they just released what's his face? Did I miss them releasing him? It does seem like it. Yeah. We also we took our headgear off last time because it's under 50% now, which made Mechanator Dak lose one of his bandwidth, or actually he lost a few bandwidth, and we had to build this quickly just so we wouldn't lose one of our mechs. I wonder, what do we need to be able to build that back up? Simple helmets. It might actually be worth making some simple helmets until you have one. Details, yeah, just make it out of steel. We don't need these two anymore. We just did those last time, so we had some slightly better weapons. We only have 74 steel, so I don't think we'll be making many of those helmets. We are mining out up this way to try and get a little bit of steel. I mean, Corsair isn't the best miner in the world. Raven's actually much better, but... Oh, come on, Ratchet. Can you imagine if you failed at this point? Please don't. Please don't. 3, 2, 1, done. Yay! Right, we can we can assign, I think, a role now, which is going to be Dak. Dak's already got a helmet on. Did somebody make one of those already, or was that just found on the floor? Tell us who made it. Created at machine table, electric smithy, fueled smithy. Fair enough. Well, that probably just tells us where it is made up. Yeah, we can assign our role. And assign role. High Commander is going to be Jack. Let's begin that one. Excuse me. With all the pretty lights. And this is literally everybody here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm getting a screenshot. Who are we going to have as our thinker? I mean, we need somebody with the most social skill, don't we? Dak is now the leader. Which would make Shifo the best choice, really. Role change ritual was complete. Role change total quality was 100%, determined by these factors. Happy days. Shifo. What? Assign role. A moral spiritual leader who heads rituals and personally counsels believers. The role becomes active when you have at least 3 faction ideologists. It becomes inactive when your faction loses one. Requirement must be an ideologist raised by level 2. I do think it'd be best giving it to Shifo. Yep. And then isn't Raven our best shooter? Well, not necessarily best shooter, but she's decent at shooting. Unfortunately, I can't give her shot taker yet. Can I give Corsair club hand, melee specialist? A special ideologist status, focusing on melee combat to an exclusion of everything else. Of all else. This specialised role gives increased dodge and hit chance in melee combat and the ability to enter a short-term berserker trance. Holders of this role will refuse to do many kinds of non-melee related work. Abilities: berserker trance. Melee hit chance +7, dodge chance +7, won't use ranged weapons, requires apparel bowler hat. Disabled work: cut, hunt, construct, grow, mine, plant, cut, smith, tailor, craft. What does that leave you able to do then? I don't think I want to make you a melee specialist. Cut, hunt, construct, grow, mine, plant, cut, smith, tailor, craft. So other than like hauling, there's very little for you to do, but it does make you pretty good. You know what? Let's do it. What does Kusek do at the minute? He kind of constructs, he mines, and then he hauls. They need treatment. It's just because of the gut worms. Let's see. We could always take it back if it turns out it's not that brilliant. Ta-da! Successful role change. Cool. Work. Yeah, he can't do any of that. He can do art still. I mean, I guess let's have you on wardening as well. And handling. But I now don't have a miner. Right, we need to get capturing somebody else then, don't we? If that's the case, we need more peoples. So Dak is on helmet creation duty. Fair enough. I do think it might be worth making a double shelf for all the leathers. We have got a lot of them at the minute. I don't really need a steel one down here, because eventually we'll be able to put steel and stuff outside. Yeah, some of them mole people would be real good right now with their increased mining abilities. It's just lack of steel, really, that's stopping us at the minute. Night Raven, what are you currently doing? Harvesting rice plants. Yeah, you're going to be doing that. Should we really be doing that when we've got the agri hand? It does seem a little bit silly. Have we got all these made up? Yes, we have. I mean, nobody's idle at the minute, so Kusek must... Never mind. Never mind, I'll shut my mouth. Incapable of everything. Berserker trance. The caster fills himself with anger over ideology grievances. ideology, I can't say it. Ideological. There we go. This strengthens the body past normal limits, but also means losing control and attacking nearby. What? Stop moving. This strengthens the body past normal limits, but also means losing control and attacking every enemy nearby in an unstoppable rage. The Berserker state will last for 3 hours. Okay, then that seems like a bit of a last resort sort of doodah. But at least he's going to be good at melee, right? Minor break risk. Get lost. Some of you guys are going to have needs now as well, aren't you? No execution, no slaves in colonies, making you upset. Well, sorry. Disturbed sleep, slept in heat, sick, serious pain. Slept in heat, oh yeah, it's flipping 30 something degrees inside. Let's just flick all these off. Really, I should probably get some air coolers, air conditioners even pointing into the base, but just having a few of them pointing into here and then venting off from here could work quite nicely, but again, that's more steel. We've not got the steel. Your needs. Once High Commander apparel, you want a visage mask. Okay. Where do you make that? I'm sure it said that Corsair would want a bowler hat. Make a visage mask. There we go. Make out of wood or steel. I'd prefer to make it out of steel, but we're not going to have enough. So, well, we have just got enough. Excuse me. We're going to have to set up some other clothings, aren't we? New outfit. High Commander. So, turn off all other headgear apart from visage mask, yeah? Does that mean that you're not going to be able to wear simple helmets? Simple helmet isn't in there, but then again, that's in armor and headgear. We're going to have to turn headgear off in there as well, aren't we? What does the mask cover exactly? Yeah, it is headgear. We're going to have to turn that off. Fair enough. Close that. Dak. Oh, assign. You are going to be High Commander. You need to get a visage mask made. I also need to turn down one... well, no, I don't need to turn down these simple helmets. We're good for now, but... Alright, they're turning all the heaters off. It shouldn't be quite as hot in here anymore. Shifo, did you have any needs as well? Want Thinker's apparel. You want a veil. Okay. Add bill. Make veil. Do ones. Assign. Manage outfits. New outfits. Thinker. Don't flipping do that. Shifo, you're going to be Thinker. Edit this. Let's have, well, turn off all of the headgear. Just put the veil on and clear this. And we need to go into armor as well. Turn that headgear off. There we go. Luna, you sat in the most awkward place, baby. You're like to the left of my foot. Marriage is on. Oh, thank God they're finally getting married. Shifo proposed marriage tonight. Raven agreed. And the two are now engaged at some point in the coming quandrums. Blah, 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 blah. Can I put them in bed together, yeah? Nope. They've got to actually be married. They're just engaged at the minute. Can we do cremate corpse again? Do forever, details, and don't allow fresh, but allow animal corpses. Because I've just noticed that we're getting some smells appearing over here. We kind of want to get rid of those. Yeah, Corsair's going to be idle quite a bit of the time now. Like I say, I'm sure that said that he wanted a bowler hat. It's fine. Again, this is where having the helmets made until we've got one is okay, because then there's always going to be a spare on the floor. Dak looks weird with that mask on. You know what? I wish prisoner died responsibly. Oh, it'd be the one that attacked us that died in the prison. We should have kept the one that we couldn't release, because then these guys wouldn't keep complaining that we've not got any slaves. Because that's what they're complaining about, isn't it? It's not prisoners. They're complaining we have no slaves. Do you have a sock? It does look like he's got a sock over his head. Yes, sir, Oak. Without slaves, no one will respect us. we need some slaves. We need at least a slave, it would seem. Look at all these freaking blocks we've got now. I guess next up then, floor. We want slate floor. Let's do in here first. Yeah. I know we've not got enough for it. We're actually not that far off, but Dak is continuously making blocks. Raven seems to be stuck doing planting now as well. Wait, no, she's building the floor. I mean, I do kind of want everybody crafting, constructing where they can, which is now only Dak and Raven. We have no mountainous roof over this way, do we? No. We just managed to wall it. Come on, Randy. Send some prisoners in or something. Can we get a miner that's a slave? I've never had slaves in Rimworld, by the way. This is going to be something new for me. Hopefully it's not going to be something terrible. I don't want to leave this door open anymore. It concerns me that animals keep walking in and getting the food, like the bear we had last time. Somebody will go through this door eventually, right? Thanks, Alpha. Timed that beautifully. How are we doing for wood? We're fine on wood. It's literally just the steel that we're struggling for. I mean, I need research getting done as well. So turning Raven off of research and on to mining doesn't seem like the most beneficial. But I guess without the mining, the research is not important at all. Because if we've got no steel, then we can't build the stuff that we're doing. Is there anything I can get Corsair to do? I mean, I can get him to build art, but that's not what I want. I don't want him doing art. If we had a kid, he could even be doing that. But he's not. God damn it. We've got a thunderstorm coming in, and a dry thunderstorm at that. That's not good. I've just noticed we've got a fair few trees building up in here. I don't want to give them spots where they can get cover. Put plant there, put plant there. That should be good. I could start building up more defences. So the next thing I'm going to want is a burn tunnel. I mean, I've not got the blocks to do that right this second, like, but oh, at least it's raining now. And nobody cares. This is the benefit of not having home zone everywhere. That and they're not going outside sweeping the dirt. We don't want them sweeping the dirt. That's just silly. Serious pain. Rebuffed by Dak. Oh, he is bisexual. That's weird. Dak's a recluse. And Corsair and Dak are in real life brothers, so don't do that. Oh, I can already hear my brother saying Super Smash Brothers melee. Oh, Ultimate Smash Bros, that's the one. No, that's just sick. Stop it. Anyway. Oh dear. Go find somebody else. Well, I'd say go find somebody else. There's only Night Raven and Shifo left, and they're due to get married. Don't interfere with them. Don't do it. What can we do? I'm just scrolling around, lost. We need miner bots. How far away are miner bots? I bet they're dead far away. But it's not like we're getting research done dead quickly anyway. Fertility procedures. Big crap. Death rest, toxifier, box gas, prosthetics, xenogenetics. I know you can make like perfect pawns with the gene processing thing. Well, if we get that far, have to have a look at it. Bandwidth pack. Array headset. Is that what we took off? It is. Bandwidth pack. A backpack containing bandwidth expansion, computer and antenna. It can increase a mechanator's maximum total bandwidth. By 9? Oh! Control sublink, standard mech gestation process. Mech commander helmet. Yes, please. So oh, tunneler. That's probably what we're looking for. A heavy mechanoid built for mining in treacherous locations. While intended for excavation, the tunneler's gigantic power claws and ultra-thick armor make it a dangerous force in combat. So it's not just a miner mech. It's a freaking tank. I think that'd get through this mountain pretty quickly, and then it wouldn't matter if bugs came in, would it? I think what we'd actually do... Mine through here. Well, actually, it's mounted as roof there, isn't it? Build the wall across here. I mean, we're going to have to leave that there. I'm not taking that way. And then we'd start digging from the outside, which I don't really like the idea of. We could come through this way. Visitors. Oh, the part of a faction. Boo. Oh, look at that mining. You just taunted me, game. Iroo. There we go. At the bottom there, look. Unlocked meditation focus type. Natural. That's the sort of thing that I was looking for last time and couldn't find it. Sickly and aesthetic. Sickly is actually a good thing, because they're likely to get diseases and then other people don't have to get them. If you weren't part of another faction, I'd happily try and steal you, but I'm not stealing you. Yeah, I need to make friends before I make enemies. Or I need to at least try to make friends before I make enemies. Corsair is actually doing things. Why is he? He's cleaning dirt. You know what? If Corsair's doing that, I don't actually think we need anybody else cleaning. I don't actually think we need anybody else hauling. We've got the bots and we've got Corsair on full-time hauling. So that should at least free them up to do other things. That might be a silly thing to do, but it's fine. Raven's kind of stuck darting back across this way and building the plants back up. 5 medicine. Nice. Legends. That's brilliant. Oh, what lovely people. Come again. Please come again. Is it cold enough in here still? Yep, it's absolutely fine in here. We've nearly got the slate floor done in here. That just needs to crack on with making a few more of the blocks. All the mech's charging okay, yep. Just making sure. It doesn't tend to give you a pop-up, a warning down the side if one of them's been shut down. That does scare me a little bit. These components up here don't scare me a little bit. Some across this way as well. Some there as well. Although we need to be careful. Ancient danger across this way. At least I think it's an ancient danger. We've not actually been close enough to it yet to find out. But I'm 99% sure. You know what, Corsair, you're not doing that much. Come across here a minute. Yeah. Now, I've seen a trick where you take the corner out and it reveals the inside. I don't want to do it yet. You've detected a farming work site. I'm not bothered about any sort of work sites. They scare me as well. Well, they scare me now. Wait till we've got better pawns, then maybe we'll go have a look. Your shooting's only a 4. I mean, Dak would have made a good shooter, honestly. Maybe we'll end up having somebody else as the leader eventually. Somebody with better social skills, but for now it's just Dak. Just because, in fact, that's a bad pick, really, because if he was able to wear his headgear, he'd have taken that off. So yeah, maybe we do need somebody else to lead the colony. Somebody else with a better social skill, like I said. Because it is all about the social skills, right? Begin leader's speech. 59%. That is pretty darn terrible. The amount of people we've got is pretty naff. Dak's social impact is 90%, and room impressiveness could be a bit better. Accuse, work drive, combat command. Call on a person to work harder for some time. Let's call on Corsair. No, Corsair's going to be useless. What's Shifo got? Preach health. Preach moral strength to a sick or wounded person through the concept of your ideology. This will improve their rate of wound healing. So if we get anybody with an infection or something and they seem to be struggling, we'll go with this. Offers cancel to a person to cancel a sad effect of a memory. The chance of success depends on the speaker's social skill. Reassure. Increase somebody's certainty in their own beliefs. And then we've got convert. I know about them ones. I'm just sat here. We need to be doing things. I mean, the research is getting done. Just very, very slowly. Come on, Randy. Give me a raid. How long's it been? How long's it been since our last raid? What's that? Day 76. We're nearly 10 days on now. Come on. We're not. We're 6 days on. Anyway. We just need somebody to help with the mining. Oh god, it's just like last series, isn't it? And then all of a sudden we got loads of miners, and then all of a sudden people started dying left, right, and centre. Is that the floor done in this room? Good job, guys. Nicely done. Can we get a all things on this? Raven's on a fire starting spree. Wonderful. Do you have to? Where is she? You're setting fire to the flowers. You've just planted them. Luckily it's raining outside. I do need to keep an eye on it in case it stops raining though. Why are these fires not going out? Because it stopped raining. God damn it, Raven, trying to burn the place down. Who did it the other series? Someone was adamant that they were going to they were going to burn down the freaking settlement. You know what? I think we're just going to tidy this place up a little bit. It's not that many more workbenches we need, and honestly, I can just expand further down if I wanted a bigger construction room in here. I was thinking of just getting some shelves up the middle. You know what, actually? What am I looking for? Furniture? Give me a double shelf this way. Does that make sense? Putting wood in here. It kind of does a little bit. They're all wood. Just to get some of this off the floor. And then I do think I'm actually going to have a double shelf for all the leathers. Just to get some of them off the floor as well. Sky Fury did remind me that you can build the shelves, but I'd started building the shelves before Sky reminded me. Either way, thank you, dude. No, you fools. But yeah, it's just the fact that you can triple stack on the shelves now that's brilliant. Leathers. And just get the random assortment of leathers off the floor and on there. It is dead cool that they do that now. It's like I could get a couple of shelves up here. I could get one for vegetables and one for meat, so we could keep the food closer to the kitchen. The kitchen will eventually move into its own space, but for now, we're just leaving it as is. I mean, the floor doesn't look that much cleaner, but it is a little bit cleaner. And now they've not got to walk miles with the wood. They can just go do it straight there. Yeah. Yeah, it really didn't hold as many leathers as I thought. There's so many. Oh, plate armor is finished. Flak armor. Next, please. And then gunsmithing and... We've got to get all the way to gas operations. Maybe it'll be worth going mortars first on the way through. Just in case we get any sieges coming. But you know what? We are at time, so I think that's where we're going to leave it for today's episode. It's been a rather peaceful one. We really haven't done much other than build a floor here, unfortunately. I guess we've assigned all of our roles, which is decent-ish, kind of, sort of, maybe. I need to get Raven's shooting skill up so we can make her a shot taker. What is her shooting? She's actually not far off 5, so maybe we could get her to go out and just like try and murder some non-aggressive things like these donkeys or something. This is going to be on a different tile, isn't it? It's not on a different tile. Oh, it's a paralytic Abasia, isn't it? That means we're going to have to look after them for so many days. We can treat the Abasia, but don't you need like Glitter World medicine? There's also a chance of a luckily quick recovery. Abasia can be cured by a special operation which requires a large amount of Glitter World medicine. Are you any good? You have got a passion for mining and you're an undergrounder. You could be a psychic as well, or a psycaster. You are 53 though. And you are part of the furry herd. And you've got asthma. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Buffy. It has been nice knowing you. Anyway, as I was saying, that's where we're going to leave it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.